start here. You know, control the wrist initially. Those of you who've been in this position, it's hard to just hook it from here. So again, we're just gonna swing our leg. We're gonna kind of invert. Look at my left leg. I bring it back so my hip's off the mat. I swing to the side. I get my shoelaces tucked right there on the thigh. I can switch grips or I can keep the grip. I can grab the collar. It just depends what we're gonna do. In this first one, I'm gonna keep the outside grip, bring this foot down anywhere here, and I'm gonna grab the ankle. I can be behind the knee, I can be on the hip, I can push that knee back to keep the balance and pull him at the same time. I can even get a little deeper. But what we're gonna work first, guys, is just the bum dump sweep. This should be the first sweep we all do from De La Riva. He has no posture coming down. So when we work this, we gotta be very careful because he's gonna come tumbling down on his shoulder. And if we do it very hard, he's gonna, dislocate his shoulder, So once I'm here, I'm pulling tight with my elbow. What I'm gonna do is push back on that knee a little bit, and I'm gonna turn my knee towards like George right there. And I'm gonna start steering my entire hips and trying to bring my knee and knee together, and I'm gonna keep loading, 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 and then bring them over. I'm not doing anything but pulling with that right wrist, turning my hips and knees to the inside direction as I'm turning his ankle as well. The fact that we have him stretched out as well, he's gonna go over. And if he doesn't, there's some modifications we can do to get him going back as well. But it's also a good sweep to do to set up other things from this position. So again, play an open guard, boom, swing the leg around, hook the De La Riva, switch my grip, grab the ankle, be wary, because he might push that through, which is fine. Look at what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull this down to where my elbow's on the mat, so his knuckles are almost coming into this little spot right here. I'm turning my knee into the direction I want him to fall. And then I turn, and I keep loading, and look at, I'm pushing with my right foot into that leg as well. Now, when I get here, I have a couple options. I'm keeping this grip momentarily, and I'm here. One variation would be to kick forward and then come up into this position, because I'm controlling this shoulder here, so he can't really turn into me. He can turn his hips and stuff, but we should end up in a mount position or in at least half guard. Or the other option is I kick that leg back, and I come in dead forward like in a side control thing. But I don't let go of this. I keep all my weight down on that wrist, and it's gonna have to take him a lot of tugging to get it out. So again, we'll start with the feet on the hips to start. Grip, grip, spin, invert, 1, 2, grab the ankle. Watch this knee, elbow down, push that knee back, stretch him out a little bit. When I'm kicking that back, I'm pulling him as well. So I'm really stretching him off now. He's off balance. And now I'm gonna turn that knee and even pull even further. Keep kicking, keep kicking, keep kicking. And basically he's going into his own forward roll. And then scramble position to get our points. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So we're gonna start with that one, 2 or 3.